Joe Dunham decides it is time to see the doctor for the wound on his left foot that is not healing and very uncomfortable. After finishing his last cigarette, the 59-year-old walks from the parking garage to the emergency department. Joe spends about 15 minutes in the waiting room before the nurse calls his name and checks his vital signs. Joe is febrile and has high blood pressure, but his heart rate and oxygen levels are normal. The nurse escorts Joe into the exam room where he waits for Dr. Banks. Dr. Banks reviews Joe's electronic medical records. He enters the exam room where Joe is sitting.
Hello, Mr. Dunham?
Yes.
My name's Dr. Banks. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Doc, Joe.
Tell me what brings you in to see us today.
Well, Doc, it started with a small cut on my left foot, and I believe I had a rock in my shoe. I couldn't really feel it to tell. It's taken a long time to heal, so I'm kind of worried about that.
Well, I definitely want to take a look at your wound a little bit later, but why don't you tell me about your medical history first?
Well, a couple of things going on. I have diabetes, I have high blood pressure, and some peripheral vascular issues.
Okay. Do you smoke?
I do.
Okay. What medications do you take?
I take a sugar pill, or I used to, and I haven't really done that in a while.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at your wound now then.
Dr. Banks carefully examines the wound on Joe's heel, which appears deep and measures 3 centimeters by 2 centimeters on the skin surface. He notes that there is a copious, foul-smelling, yellowish drainage from the wound.
Well, Mr. Dunham, I'm concerned about the appearance of your wound. So if it's okay with you, I'd like to get some blood work, I'd like to get an x-ray of your heel, and I'd like to get a wound culture. I'm also going to ask our orthopedic surgery team to come take a look at your wound as well, if that's all right with you.
Sure, Doc, whatever it takes.